Hey guys, welcome back to Corky Gachas, and in this video we're going to take a look at the patch notes preview for the patch that's upcoming in Eversoul on March 2nd, and it has a lot of stuff, a lot of information, right? Although it's just a preview, but we're going to dive straight in. So right here you can see Hello Saviors Erika is going to make a first appearance with this maintenance, and I'm sure people already know that Erika is coming. If you guys don't know, Erika is coming on March 2nd. She is a fairy healer supporter type. It's somewhat like the Talia, but she's more focused on healing. There is some mana aspects as well, but we're going to touch on it in a separate video on a if she were video, right? You know, we're going to touch on it for sure. But for now, I'm still researching into a kit, so I don't want to exactly give a certain answer as of now. Anyways, a lot of things would depend on your account state, right? So I'm going to touch that on a separate video for Erika herself. But yeah, she's coming on March 2nd. And then next, the event for Valentine's Day event, Pure Love Valentine's has ended. Okay, so do not be afraid, guys. This is going to end on March 2nd. This is the patch notes for March 2nd, so it has not ended yet. So don't worry, you still have time. Okay, but the exchange is going to be extended to March 9th maintenance. And previously, I think for the Chloe event, it ended on the same day, which kind of sparked some rage, right? Because normally games would know better than to do that. Then this time they smartened up and they extended the exchange period, so you're able to exchange even after the event ended, where you can't get any more currency. Next, guild raid is scheduled to be launched on March 2nd, but it's been postponed to March 9th. So clicking into the link, we'll be able to see the reason why they are going to postpone the guild raid, and also there's some information about Champions Arena. So first things first, they are trying to implement the treasure card system into the guild raid. And for you guys that are not aware of what a treasure card is, I'm sure you have seen it before. It's the labyrinth treasures, whereby you have like the crit rate increases, you have the attack increases, as well as those legendary ones whereby you have special effects, right? Like sleep the opponents at the start of battle, stuff like that. However, there is only like 15 treasure cards you can choose from that they have certainly like announced, right? So they have not told us what treasure cards they are going to be, but I hope that it's not anything to do with specific RNG factors, because I hope that it's just like available for everyone to choose from the whole pool itself, and then from that end, they can do something that has different rarity, right? So they can have legendary, epic, as well as rare, as long as you are only allowed to choose one of each rarity from the pool itself. I think that's super fair, but as of now, it's still too early to tell how exactly they're going to implement it. But just to know that they are trying to do something new last minute and postponing the guild raid for potential of a more fun experience for everyone, it's really promising. So also here they mentioned Champions Arena that is also coming on the March 9th update, and this is also going to be implemented. The treasure card system is going to be implemented in the Champions Arena. And for people that are not aware what Champions Arena is, it's basically Arena right now, but 3 teams versus 3 teams. And from my experience, I think that it's definitely you just have to win 2 battles, right? So whoever wins 2 battles would be able to win the arena battle itself. So from what I can tell, and from what I've seen in previous gacha games, other idle games, right, you would have to like you would have to like feel a proper defense team, right? It's not like our current arena whereby the rating doesn't drop when someone defeats you, but they climb instead. So I do believe that it's about time for people to feel proper arena teams. So definitely I would try to come up with some good arena teams that you can feel potentially for offense, for defense as well when it comes out, when I collect more information on team composition and stuff like that. So definitely look forward to that as well. And there is the system for the treasure card is that you cannot tell what treasure card your opponent's party has selected. So I would imagine that if you were to have selected like a crit rate plus 20%, then people wouldn't be able to tell that you have crit rate plus 20% for this team. And something that's more interesting maybe would be like stall teams, whereby they have like multiple healers, and then you synergize with a treasure card that increases healing, stuff like that. So it might make stalling team even more viable than it is right now. So very interesting mechanics coming in, and good to see the team innovating as well. And here they did mention about the schedule of the guild raid. So guild raid, initially I thought that it was going to be like every week you are going to clear one guild raid kind of thing, or if you are able to defeat the boss faster, you're able to like proceed on like to another, like to clear a second like guild boss. But it appears that it's a damage base, and then it's going to only run for 1 week. So meaning it's going to run for 1 week, and then subsequently there will be a downtime, so you wouldn't be like pressured to try it every single week, or pressured to use up your challenges, optimize your challenges every single week. So downtime of 2 weeks, and then subsequently it will be March 30th, whereby we have the second guild raid. But it's going to be the same boss from what I can tell, and Subsequently, maybe it will be changed to a cooldown of 3 weeks, because initially they did say that they wanted a cooldown of 3 weeks, but we shall see. But first one would have a cooldown of 2 weeks. And next, we are going to go back into the patch notes itself, and we see the rest of the content. So, to be honest, these are just quality of life changes. So, I have read through it. I don't think there's that much that I can talk about. So that about concludes this patch notes preview. Honestly, I'm super excited, not because that the content is coming. We already know that the content is coming, but I'm most excited because I can tell that the Eversoul dev team is trying to improve things constantly, right? Even though they have something set in place like the guild raid without the treasure card system, they are thinking of constantly how to improve it to make the experience even more fun for our players. So definitely looking forward to it. Comment on the comment section down below to let me know what you're most excited for. And also, I will be covering Limbus Company quite soon. I think Limbus Company just came out today, and I might release a reroll guide for Limbus Company. It seems like a game with a lot of potential, so also let me know if you are interested in seeing some Limbus Company content on this channel itself. Once again, this is Corky Gachas, signing off.